DJ Netto and Rico Abreu from row 1 with Tanner Thorson and James McFadden in row number 2. Row 3 sees Tyler Thompson alongside Tyler Courtney. In row 4, it's Corey Eliason and Justin Sanders. Row 5, Chase Randall and Caleb Henry. Row 6, Michael Faccinto and Jamie Veal. Row 7 is Casey Kahne and Brent Marks. Row 8, Chance Grasty, Tim Kaeding. Row number 9, Brenham Crouch and Jennifer Osborne. Row 10, Dominic Gorden and Colby Copeland. Jock Goodyer, Dominic Scelzi, and Jesse Schlotfeldt, along with Dustin Freitas. Silver Dollar Speedway, we got them racked, we got them stacked. Let's go racing off at turn number 4. We are green. Tanner Thorson, great start there, right off the jump, gets by Rico Abreu for second, but Abreu powers back around on the outside to take the spot right back away. Making their way through turns 3 and 4, leading lap number 1. It looks like it's going to be Rico Abreu across the line. Abreu leads lap 1, 29 laps to go. DJ Netto runs in second, but not for long as Tanner Thorson slides across his nose. Netto right back to the inside, down the back straightaway. DJ Netto runs in second, Tanner Thorson runs in third. McFadden's in fourth, and fifth right now is Tyler Thompson in car number 35 KM. Cars getting together towards the back end of the field. They're 3 wide for the 21st position. Everybody going to keep on going for now, but that's going to stack them up and allow the leaders to catch up a little bit quicker than they might have before. Abreu shows the way. DJ Netto on the bottom, wheels up off the second corner. Good battle going on for fourth as Tyler Thompson looked up underneath the 83 car of James McFadden off at turn number 2. Now Thompson, a little mistake, bobbles on the cushion, maintains the 5th spot down the front straightaway. Chase Randall on his way towards the front of the field. Randall's up to 6th. Chase Randall's made his way by Tyler Courtney, Justin Sanders, and Corey Eliason. Now Courtney back to his inside, turn number 3. He holds him off for now. Chase Randall still has the P6 position. Tanner Thorson up to 2nd. Thorson gets by DJ Netto down the back straightaway. Tanner Thorson back to 2nd and closing in on Rico Abreu. Traffic up the road for car number 24, down into turn number 1. Tanner Thorson finding a home right around the bottom side of the racetrack. DJ Netto fighting back to the outside. They both appear to be closing on your race leader, Rico Abreu. Abreu certainly falling off the pace now as Netto gets back by Thorson down the front straightaway. DJ Netto back to 2nd, bobbles on the cushion. Thorson back to 2nd down the backstretch. This time by 8 laps in and 22 to go. Rico Abreu shows the way, but Tanner Thorson closing in into turn number 1. Abreu to the outside of Dustin Freitas down the back straightaway. Freitas will be the first car that Abreu encounters, and there's a lot of traffic all over the racetrack right in front of him. Rico Abreu, the back bumper of the number 9 car. He has to come out of the brakes right there in turn 1. Tanner Thorson to the left rear tire, but Rico's going to make his way to the outside of Dustin Freitas down the back straightaway. Tanner Thorson going to follow Abreu up to the top side of the racetrack, trying to find a way by, but Freitas still not going a lap down. Abreu struggling to get by the slower cars right now. Abreu puts the right rear up on the cushion in turns 3 and 4, trying to get by the first slower car. Tanner Thorson cannot do anything with Abreu right now. Race for 3rd to turn 1. James McFadden is up into the 3rd spot. McFadden gets by Netto off of turn 2. Abreu makes his way by Dustin Freitas, as does Tanner Thorson. No lap cars between your top 2. McFadden is charging forward as well. McFadden side by side with Netto into turn 1. Tyler Thompson not too far out of the picture as well. Car number 35 KM. Rico Abreu on the bottom. Next car you will encounter is the 76 of Jennifer Osborne. Osborne's on the bottom. Abreu runs the top. Diamondson off the corner down the back straightaway. Tanner Thorson, 5 car lengths separate those 2. Car sideways off of 4. Right in front of Lear, stacks them up. It was Brenham Crouch and Jesse Schlotfeldt. They both keep on going. McFadden getting by Dustin Freitas, and he's closing in on Tanner Thorson. Thorson trying to make his way to the outside of Osborne. He will do so, and he's very, very close to Rico Abreu down into turn number 1. Tanner Thorson looking for that first win of the season with Kubota Highland Racing. What a homecoming this would be. Thorson has not been to the Gold Cup since 2018. Halfway home in this race, 16 in and 14 to go for Rico Abreu. Abreu's gone by the number 10 car of Dominic Gorden. I'll tell you what, Thorson has a look to the inside. Side by side for the lead off of turn number 4. Thorson shows the nose. Abreu knows that number 88 car is right there with him. Rico Abreu, now the next car, the number 1 car of Brenham Crouch, goes to the bottom in turn 3. Tanner Thorson going to try and roll the middle. Abreu tickles the cushion off of turn number 4, maintains the race lead. Good stuff at the front. 3 wide with a lap car. Tanner Thorson almost put a huge move on both those drivers in turn 1. Abreu now ducks back down low with a slower car between himself and the second place machine, and Tanner Thorson as DJ Netto nearly drops it off the racetrack in turn 3, keeps on going. He currently runs in 4th. Thorson has gotten by Crouch, and I'll tell you what, the 88 car might be the best car on the racetrack right now. 10 laps to go for Abreu. Rico is surging around trying to find speed. He knows that Thorson's breathing down his neck down the back straightaway. More traffic up ahead. The number 57W, Jock Goodyer, the 21S of Jesse Schlotfeldt. Abreu's going to have to evacuate the bottom if he wants to get by the lap cars. Most everybody right around the inside hump here at Silver Dollar Speedway. Abreu now to the inside at Goodyer, cannot make the pass. Tanner Thorson not close enough to put a move on him. Abreu goes up top in turn 1, getting a run on the number 57 car down the back straightaway. Tanner Thorson still right there behind him. Rico Abreu off the top at turn number 4. Here comes Tanner Thorson to the inside down the front straightaway. Great battle for the lead. Coming up on 5 laps to go. Abreu cannot clear Goodyer down the backstretch. Tanner Thorson to the inside, turn 3. Side by side for the lead off of turn 4. Tanner Thorson can't get at the line. Abreu maintains the race lead. Next time by 5 laps to go. And they are going at it tooth and nail for the race lead. Absolutely fantastic stuff, and James McFadden is closing in as well. Abreu gets by the 57 at Goodyer right there. Might be the winning move for Rico. Thorson struggling to get by the slower car of Jock Goodyer. We'll see if Rico can get by Jesse Schlotfeldt, this time by 4 laps to go. Thorson makes it by Goodyer off of 4. Thorson to the inside, turn 1. Abreu knows, he just saw the nose wing on the number 88 car in turn 1. Rico got to get up on the wheel. Schlotfeldt slides to the racetrack. Tanner Thorson to the lead down the front straightaway. Tanner Thorson takes the lead in turn 1. Oh boy, Tanner Thorson to the top spot on the back straightaway. Thorson this time by 2 laps to go for Tanner Thorson. Thorson into turn number 1. Looking for what will be the biggest win in his sprint car career if he can do it. Down the back straightaway, coming to the white flag, 1 lap to go for Tanner Thorson. 2 cars side by side right in front of him. Gonna have to go to the middle. Rico Abreu, James McFadden right there as well. Back straightaway for the final time. Tanner Thorson is gonna win night 3 of the Gold Cup Race of Champions. Rico Abreu 2nd, 3rd goes to McFadden, 4th to Netto, and 5th goes to Eliason. The dice roll has hit for the 7th time in 2024. Tanner Thorson has done it here tonight. And he proves all of the doubters wrong here tonight with the win. Thorson, Abreu, McFadden, Netto, and Elias in the top 5. Sanders, Randall, Thompson, Kahne, and Courtney the top 10. Tim Kaeding, Caleb Henry, Jamie Veal, Chance Grasty, and Brett Marks top 15. Behind them, Colby Copeland, Michael Faccinto, Jesse Schlotfeldt, Jock Goodyer, Dominic Gorden, then Brenham Crouch, Dustin Freitas, Dominic Scelzi, and Jennifer Osborne. Wow. Britton Marble, Lot Lepo, Lee Lindgren coming in as well. This is going to be a huge win for this guy. Climbing up top, make some noise. Tanner Thorson, your winner on night 3 of the Gold Cup. Absolutely lawn darts the checkered flag. He don't care. He is a winner here tonight with Kubota High Limit Racing, and this is a popular win for many people in this area. This is where Tanner Thorson got his start in a sprint car. His wife, Shaylee, with a baby on the way. Basically, any day that baby is coming into the world, and Tanner Thorson gets the win. We're going to have to check the record books. It's been a long time since Thorson won a sprint car race with the wing on top of the car. He'll climb up on the victory lane stage as a winner. We'll send it down to Tony.
I think we better make a quick phone call to Shaylee and make sure that baby's not on its way any earlier, because that was an edge of your seat, nail-biting kind of race for us watching. What was it like behind the steering wheel of that Rod Gross Motorsports number 88?
Man, oh man. I wish my wife was here, that's for damn sure, but Rico's obviously one of the best in the business, and to be able to kind of battle with him and race clean and not have to worry about, you know, him dooring me or me dooring him, and, you know, Rico fed me one a couple years back here, so I was ready to go for it. But you know, Rico's like a brother to me, and man, big shout out to Lee Lindgren, man. He's I don't care what anybody says. You got your Ricky Warners and your Silvas and stuff, and he doesn't get the clout that them guys get, but he is one of the best in the country, hands down. And
good hands.
If my wife's watching, I'm going to get drunk tonight. So thank you, crowd, for coming out, man. I love this place. This is, I ran second here, my 4th ever wing sprint car race against the Outlaws, and this place has just got something, this place is just something special to me, and you know, it's special to Lee, and I'm just happy for all my guys, Brenton, Lawton, Daniel, Craig. They've been working their ass off, and it's been no secret that we've struggled this year, and we have. And you know, Rod and Nancy back home, thank you. You guys took a shot on me, man. And you know, I don't know. It's a prelim night. We don't race against everybody, but we got speed in this car, and I'm happy about it.
Well, you're emotional, probably for the same reason that Britton Marvel told me when I asked him, "How does this feel?" He said, "So much work this year." And you're right, it's a split field, it's a prelim night. All those disclaimers aside, you're standing in in Whiskey Myers victory lane with High Limit. So where does this win rank for you in your sprint car career?
I mean, obviously the top, right? You know, High Limits is, I think, you know, you got your Outlaws and your High Limit clash and stuff, but the High Limits is where it's at right now. You got you're racing just as hard for first place as you are for 15th on back. So, you know, this is at the top. Lee, it's not an Outlaw win, but he's been trying, you know, so yeah, I'm happy. Thank you guys. Thanks for the whole crowd for coming out. Got to thank, you know, Factory Cane Shock, Smith Titanium, all the guys at Smith Titanium. They've been working hard. Stevie Smith, my father-in-law, he's been putting a lot of effort into us too, and just we kind of got him back into racing a little bit. Obviously, he builds parts and stuff for the cars, but he kind of stepped away from that stuff. So it's been nice to have this car at his shop. And you know, I got to give a big shout out to King Concrete. They came on board for this West Coast swing, and you know, he's been a supporter of mine for the last couple of years. And yeah, man, this is awesome. So
you guys have built this program essentially from the ground up this year with the support of Rod and Nancy Gross. Did you know you were the Durst dice roll driver tonight?
I heard that. It put a little more pressure on me, but like I said, Lee gave me a phenomenal car. It's the first time this year that I've really sat back and got to drive and not have to worry about much. But yeah, man, this is pretty special. And like I said, Rod and Nancy Gross, I guarantee he's watching right now. So he's back in Pennsylvania, and it's late. So what time is it there?
It's 9 o'clock here.
Yeah, so 12 o'clock there. So yeah, thank you guys for coming out. We're going to go back, drink some beer tonight. So come down to the pavilion and hang out. And we're going to get this thing prepped up and ready for tomorrow.
Okay, and before you go, it's a cool question to get to ask you as your first time to Whiskey Myers Victory Lane here with Kubota High Limit. When a high roller wins a feature in 2024, they get to send $1,000 of an Angel Donor's money to any charity of their choice. So with your win here tonight in Chico, California, what charity are you choosing to support?
So I've been doing, I'm into UFC a lot. So Dustin Poirier's got a Good Fight Foundation. They help, you know, feed people that need food, and they go in communities and build, you know, play sets and stuff for kids to enjoy. So I've been kind of big on that here lately, and that's where we're going to go with it.
The Friday night prelim here at the Gold Cup goes to Tanner Thorson.
And Tony, we looked it up here. Last 410 win for Tanner Thorson, July 8th of 2022. But before that, his last 410 win was right here at Silver Dollar Speedway, August 17th of 2018 for the Tyler Wolf Memorial. So almost 6 days and 6 years to the exact day of his last 410 win was right here at Silver Dollar. So very, very cool. Congrats to Tanner. Back down to you.
Yeah, Clinton Boyles is standing by now with Rico Abreu in second place.
Yeah, guys, I got Rico with me. Let's start here. Second place, probably not where you want to be overall, right? But take me through how hard it is to lead 30 laps here at Chico.
I mean, yeah, it's just managing lap traffic, really, Clinton, and it's just the process of racing. I mean, this competition is so good, and hats off to Tanner. I know how hard he works. Britton, Lawton, I mean, these guys, I travel with them on the High Limit Tour, so you see the effort that gets put into these race teams, and it's you know, an incredible race there. You can't hang your head about that. You know, just thankful for my guys. They made some adjustments, you know, from where we qualified and got better in the heat race there. And you don't get much track time to make these adjustments. When we come to these tracks, we get to come to them once a year, and you have to understand how the races develop. In 30 laps nonstop like that, it can be demanding for us. And it's hats off to Tanner. Being in second is probably a little bit better place. Towards the end of the race to kind of understand where traffic's going, and I felt like I had to open some holes up for everybody behind me and drive around guys. I just didn't want to. I understood the bottom was faster, but I didn't want to get drove around. So, I probably just stayed up top a little too long looking back at it, but my car was just unloading, running in so close to guys, and just something I probably have to understand for tomorrow about backing my corner up and getting my car to drive off a little better. So 3 and 4 was definitely tricky with the grease way down low, and you were up a lane, but if you got your right rear corner up too high getting in, it could really unload the car and get really skatey on me. So these guys here at Silver Dollar Speedway, they work hard, and really fortunate to be out here on the high limit tour, going up north on this West Coast swing, and that track was as good as it gets right there.
Yeah, big picture here, Rico. You're top 2 in points. Does that take a little pressure off? You can go enjoy your night, have some beer with these great fans?
Yeah, and we're all going to go over to the bikini contest and check that out after. I know the effort that gets put into that event. All these little events, built around the Gold Cup here is what's really bringing the energy and the life back into this racing is the entertainment, but there's also, after hours and before hours activities. You guys, tomorrow, make sure everyone come and stop by the merchandise trailer, see Gus. Just happy for our partners, Mozilla Valley, Royal Jones, Rich Saddleoffer, I think he's coming this weekend, Chris Weiser, Ricky, Zach, Brady. I got my dad here tonight. Everyone's here, putting in an effort for us to be fast, and that's what it's all about.
That's your second place finisher, Rico Abreu.
Congratulations to Rico Abreu. Third place goes to James McFadden. And Rico was just talking about all the events and all the things that make the Gold Cup Race of Champions such a unique event. James, what I want to ask you about is you start up front, you battle with DJ Netto there for a little bit, and then after that, it just seemed like it was game on. Drive as hard as you could to get up there to those top 2. How hard were you pushing this Roth Enterprises number 83?
You're pushing hard, but this is the sort of track that the risk versus reward sometimes bites you. You want to go and pound that big old ledge and get to them, but at the same time, you need to, kind of get to them. I just really struggled with DJ, and then the 2 lap cars I just couldn't get by them, and it gave those guys a pretty big lead there. All in all, our car was really good. I feel like I was really maneuverable. I just, like I said, got stuck behind those 2 lap cars, and it allowed them to probably get a straightaway on us, and at that point, it's pretty tough to get back. So, yeah, just disappointed. I got sort of next to Rico coming out of the corner there and didn't get it done. It would have probably locked us in, but all in all, a decent night. I've got to thank Toyota, Mobile One, obviously the fans for coming out. It's a pretty cool event to be a part of, and bring on tomorrow.
James McFadden says, bring on tomorrow. He was sitting right down here on the right front Hoosier Tire talking with Brad Sweet, who tonight, of course, is wearing his promoter and track prep hat, and the 2 of them were going over how the track was, what James thought about the quality of the surface all night, and then James trying really hard to do the math down here, not as much as I struggle with doing math, but doing the math, punching the numbers, and trying to figure out exactly where Rico and Tanner were as far as his relationship to being locked in for tomorrow night and that dash.